Looks better there. Dante, what's up? What's up? Welcome to break 59 of 2020, a 2019 Bowman's Best case break. Getting started a little bit late. I tried to go live on my camera. Internet still, even at 10 o'clock, was bogging down, so who knows? Who knows? We need a redemption. This is a redemption time with how bad the Topps Chrome case break was. Herbert, what's up? This will be the last break of the week, and then we'll have more on Monday, probably Wednesday and Friday is what it's looking like. Everything, Dante, everything's being pushed back. They're going to get Tribute out. Tribute was actually pushed. It was supposed to be in May or the end of April, and they were pushing it to next Friday, pushing it up to next Friday. So, that did not come out like it was supposed to. So yeah, it is going to be pushed back. Bowman's pushed back indefinitely, basically, is what it boils down to. It's going to be indefinitely. Mark, what's up? All right, we got the case open. Cardboard sticks around on this mat. All right, we have Jeff with the Angels, Jeff Pizzanti with the Angels, Jason Berghardt, Astros, Billy Logan A's, Billy Logan Blue Jays, Darryl Royal Braves, Noel with the Brew Crew, Corey pitcher with the Cardinals, Darryl with the Cubs, Herbert D-backs, Meade Dodgers, Ryan Hudson Giants, Danny Walker Indians, JT Mahoney with the Mariners, Matt DeMarco Marlins, Alex with the Mets, Mark Nationals, Ryan Orioles, Noel Padres, Edward Phillies, Tiny with the Pirates, Herbert Rangers and Rays, Billy Red Sox, Reds goes to Brian Crawford, Mark Pennington Rockies, Herbert with the Royals, Scott Greenlee with the Tigers and Yankees, Jeff Brawl with the Twins, and Eric Willett with the White Sox. All right. So I tried to get more Inception today. One distributor's out. The other one has a limit of 6. Well, 6 doesn't really do anything for me unless we was to do a mixer, but I prefer to do case breaks. So here we go. First box of Bowman's Best. 4 autographs per box, per master box, 2 per mini box. So here we go. Let's pull some fire. Pull some fire. We'll do both boxes at a time. This has to be better. It has to be better than Chrome. Chrome was one of the worst cases I think I've ever seen. All right, first box begins now. Austin Riley. Austin Riley on the franchise favorites. Brock Deathridge, Future Foundations. Mike Trout, Power Producers. And first hit of the night, Nate Lowe. Going out to the Tampa Bay Rays and Herbert Hunter. Nate Lowe on the rookie autograph going out to Herbert. I think Herbert started out, I don't know, he may have started out the Topps Chrome case with the first auto. Suarez out of 99 on the green parallel. Manny Machado out of 50 on the Power Producers. Manny Machado out of 50 on the Power Producers. And for our hit, Quinn Priester going out to the Pittsburgh Pirates and Tiny. Tiny won them on a filler. Quinn Priester going out to Tiny. Pirates always seem to hit here in Bowman's Best. It's normally Mitch Keller. Corbin Carroll franchise favorites. Alex Bregman out of 250 on the purple. Alex Bregman out of 250 on the purple. Vlad Jr. Future Foundations. Pete Alonso. Vlad Jr. Power Producers. Here's a nice auto. Keone Kaveko going out to the Minnesota Twins. Minnesota Twins. Keone Kaveko. That is going out to Jeff Brawl. Really surprised the Twins weren't taken. Jeff got them in a filler. Really surprised the Twins were not taken out of the main. Pete Alonso on the Neophyte Sensations. Justin Verlander on the Atomic. Justin Verlander on the Atomic. Bryson Stott on the Refractor Auto going out to the Philadelphia Phillies and Edward Merritt. Bryson Stott going out to Edward. Not a bad hit there for the Phillies. I know he's looking for a Harper. Francisco Lindor to round out box number 1. Box number 2. Edward. It was so unfortunate for you not to be in the Phillies break that time. Fortunate for Daryl, but so unfortunate for you wanting a Harper and pulling not one but 2. That's the killer, not one but 2 Harpers. Need some color here. That was one thing that was missing out of. Thought that was already the case hit. Case hit in this is the franchise favorites. Insert auto. Yeah, it hurt me too, Edward. It hurt me too. It hurts to pull cards that people are looking for, and it's not for them. Happy for the individuals that I do pull them for, but it hurts nonetheless. Carter Kieboom, Eloy on the rookies. Bernardo Hernandez, Future Foundations. There's a nice auto. Reese Hinds, Refractor auto, going out to the Cincinnati Reds. And Brian Crawford. Nice auto here for the Reds. Reese Hinds, Refractor auto. Need a Victor, huh? Let's see what we can do. Nick Lodolo on the Atomic. Also going out to the Reds. I think he was either he was a top 10 pick or he was the 11th pick overall. So he should get some love. Grant Lavigne on the Atomic Future Foundations, going out to the Rockies and Mark Pennington. Grant Lavigne. And for our second auto, John Duplantier, going out to the Arizona Diamondbacks, which I believe is Herbert. I will double check. I'm pretty sure Herbert took him. If I pull a Griffey, you'll love me forever. Well, you keep buying the Mariners, I'll pull you a Griffey at some point. John Duplantier, can't guarantee it tonight. I have been on a hot streak with Griffey, though. Mackenzie Gore out of 99. Mackenzie Gore out of 99 for the Padres on the green parallel. Julio Rodriguez, Future Foundations. Luis Gil. He seems to be in every single case. Luis Gil, going out to the Yankees and Scott Greenlee. Luis Gil. Fernando Tatis Jr. on the Neophyte Sensations. Rylan Bannon, Future Foundations. And we do have our out of 50 on our case hit, Alex Manoah for the Toronto Blue Jays. Franchise favorites, 48 of 50. Alex Manoah going out to Billy Logan in the Toronto Blue Jays. And Rowdy Tellez to end box number 2. Alex Manoah. I think we've pulled one of his franchise favorites. And another case of this. Need some color. Besides the case hit, they've all been base or refractor. We need some color. Box number 3. Bring us some luck here. Box number 3. Aaron Judge out of 50. Not too bad for the Yankees. Aaron Judge out of 50 on the gold. Now that would be a hit, JT. Jay have not hit a Tatis. Have not hit anything. I mean, nothing huge. It's all been base. There's a nice auto. CJ Abrams going out to the Padres and Knoll. Base once again, but still. Nice auto. CJ Abrams. I really like Bowman's best. I would have liked to have done a lot more than what we have. It is. I really like it. Chris Paddock on the neophyte. Francisco Lindor atomic for the Indians. Nice hit for the Dodgers out of 99. Cody Host going out to Meade. Cody Host going out to Meade. I'll take out Quinn Priester since he's a pitcher and non-numbered. Cody Host. I assume I'm pronouncing his last name right. Tatis. Nico. Oh, man. This is not numbered. Bryson Stott. Second auto for the Phillies. Second Bryson Stott auto going out to Edward. It's a nice product. I got another case coming in on Monday. I can definitely, if there's still some available, definitely check out and get some more. Freddie Freeman out of 250 on the purple. Freddie Freeman out of 250 on the purple. Nice auto for the Mariners. Jared Klenick going out to JT. Jared Klenick going out to JT. Not the Julio that we're looking for, but Jared has not been seen all that often in our Bowman best cases. This is probably case, I'd have to look, probably case number 10, 9 or 10. So it's been, I mean, building up our allocations. That's what, granted, it's not about my allocations with the coronavirus, but thought Brandon and I would have a pretty good 2020 year, and then the virus struck, and not that our hard work won't be paid off anyway, but hopefully we can still get the products at good pricing, older products, and not be sold out. But because once they dry up, they're dried up unless you're buying from a card shop that's going to be way over the price, and that's not what I'm going to do. So I got to look up Chronicles, High Tech, and Bowman's Best. That'll be the 3 cases that I look up. That's been Bowman's Best is for me, or not for me, but because of me. If you have anything that you would like to see broke, let me know, and I'll see if we can get it. We do have a redemption here. Not sure who all the redemptions are in this product, but we do have a redemption. It'll be interesting to see if the National Card Show happens this year. Me and Doug Ford had already made plans to go to it. So we'll see. We do have a redemption. You want that WWE? Yeah, Herbert, it does. Man, Alex Manoah. Alex Manoah, refractor auto. If we had enough people for WWE, Todd, I would get it. And we would probably have to sell it by the letters. I'll post a poll to see if anybody would be interested in WWE. I know Hunter Bishop has one. I know Brendan Rodgers has one. Royce Lewis on the Atomic. Michael Bush has one. Royce Lewis on the Atomic. I know Jason Debzak likes wrestling, and I'm not sure of him, but there's the redemption. I'm going to save that for last. Keep the suspense going. Mike Trout out of 150. It's not the Trout auto for Jeff, but at least it is a Mike Trout out of 150. Mike Trout out of any number sells better than anybody else. Mike Trout, that's 120 out of 150. 120 out of 150. Here we go. Number 1 overall pick, Adley Rushman. Going out to the Baltimore Orioles and Ryan Hudson. I think this is only my second Adley out of Bowman's best. So they were due. Adley Rushman, number 1 overall pick, going out to the Baltimore Orioles and Ryan Hudson. Fernando Tatis Jr. on the Atomic Power Producers. Fernando Tatis Jr. Atomic Power Producers. There's a nice auto. Going out to the Chicago Cubs, Nico Horner. Nico Horner going out to the Cubbies. The Cubbies were Darryl, I believe. Cubbies going out to Darryl. So another nice hit out of Bowman's best here. And now let's get to that redemption. We have John Means, Eloy. And then, congratulations, you're due to receive best of 2019 autograph of Michael Bush. Michael Bush going out to the Dodgers in Meade. Michael Bush going out to Meade. That's the Dodgers' second auto of the night. This is definitely a better case than the chrome, which is normal. I don't think I had a single good chrome case all year. It doesn't seem like it. I know Brandon had some pretty decent ones where he pulled some good cards, but I think I did pull a Fernando Tatis Jr. out of 25 in one case, and that was for Brandon, actually. All right, let's keep the mojo going. Let's keep the fire building. That was our halfway point. A lot of names up here on the showcase. A lot of top 10 picks, first round picks, top prospects. So, still looking for a veteran hit. Here we go. JD Martinez out of 250 on the purple for the Red Sox. Here's another nice auto for the White Sox, Andrew Vaughn. He was the 3rd overall pick or 2nd overall pick. Can't remember which one. For the White Sox. That is going out to Eric Willett. So Eric with a nice hit. And that is all my card stands. That is all my card stands. So we'll have to, if we get some bigger hits, we're going to have to start plucking some off. Neophyte Vlad Jr. For the Pirates, Cal Mitchell. I do believe that's a good hit for the Pirates as well. This is a refractor auto going out to Tiny. I think, yeah, Tiny got him in the filler. Yep. So not a bad hit there for the Pirates at all. Ooh, nice hit for the Cardinals. Nolan Gorman out of 100 on the Future Foundations. That's going to knock off Nate Lowe. Nolan Gorman out of 100 going out to the Cardinals. Corey Pitcher, one on a filler. That is one thing that we're missing, some Cardinal fans that actually get into the breaks and buy the Cardinals. Doug's been going after a Trout, and he is mad at me for the Trout last night. So Nolan Gorman, 85 out of 100. It's a nice hit for the Cardinals. Mitch Keller on the Atomic. Mitch Keller, Atomic for the Pirates. Brett Beatty, Atomic. Brett Beatty, Atomic on the franchise favorites for the New York Mets. Nice hit for the Mets, franchise favorites. Then we have Brett Beatty. Brett Beatty on the auto going out to the New York Mets. This is a top 15 draft pick as well. This case needs a Tatis. It does. It needs some. Mark, let me tell you, Doug was mad. Doug was mad. Doug is a personal friend of mine. And he lives in the same town as I do. And he had told me, he's like, yeah, I'm taking the Angels going for Trout. I don't have a Trout. I'm going to go for it. He bought him in like 4 cases of Inception. Nothing. Like a David Fletcher, Taylor Ward, or Matt Bice was all that he got. And he didn't take him in the Gypsy Queen. And I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. I thought it was a player's weekend is what I was figuring that it was going to be, and then I seen the word autograph. I'm like, oh my. Oh my. And Doug's not even watching the break. He's not in it, but he normally pops in and out every now and then when he's not in a break. And it was probably a good thing that he wasn't watching it live, because he would have been even more mad. He had a few choice words for me after I sent him a picture of it last night as soon as the break got over. Three boxes to go, 12 autos still left. That feels like a bunch of potential fire. Feels like a potential 5-alarm fire. That's what we could be brewing here. Daniel Espino going out to Danny Walker. He seems to be in every case of this for us. Daniel Espino. Going out to Danny Walker. I think tomorrow night, since I don't have anything to break, I am going to work on another light. Josh Jung out of 250. I feel like it's very dark on the thing, where you really you could not see the Daniel Espino there. Another hit for the Orioles, Rylan Bannon. Rylan Bannon going out to Ryan Hudson. I think I need a light in the background. It's kind of dark in the back. All my lights up front and to the side, so I think I'm going to have one. I need one in the back. Ken Griffey Jr. franchise favorites. Christian Yelich out of 150. Christian Yelich out of 150 on the blue parallel. Fernando Tatis. Eloy Jimenez on the power producers. And another Reese Hinds. Wow. Really thought that one would be numbered. We have not hit very many numbered cards. We still have one more Future Foundations auto. I believe that there's 2 guaranteed in that. Reese Hinds, I'm not going to put that one up there on the showcase replacing anybody, since there's already one up there. That's going out to Brian Crawford. So Crawford with a couple of nice Reese Hinds. We got Jacob deGrom on the Atomic for the Mets. Jacob deGrom for the Mets. Riley Green, franchise favorites. Atomic going out to Scott Greenlee. It's a nice hit for the Tigers. Riley Green, Atomic. And another nice hit for the Detroit Tigers out of 150. Casey Mize. Casey Mize out of 150. That is also going out to Scott. And we have Nolan Arenado. 2 boxes to go. It would be helpful too if my internet was good enough to actually do the live video via webcam. And not having to use the phone. The phone's picture is better at some points, but pretty much stuck where we're at until either the internet company gets their act together or I get a new one. Come on, Acuna. Well, I'm pulling for you, Daryl. I'm pulling for all big hits. Got 8 autos to go. It's a ton of autos. Maybe we can pull a red, orange, superfractor, whatever. Yeah, Mark, I'm surprised. Very surprised we haven't pulled a Rocky. We always pull a Grant Lavigne or a Michael Toglia. I really figured the Rockies were the surest team on the list here. Francisco Lindor just started off on box number 7. Eloy Jimenez on the Future Foundations. Another Nolan Gorman on the green, going out to the Cardinals, and Corey Pitcher Nolan Gorman on the green. I hate the duplicate autos. This is our third duplicate auto. But Nolan Gorman on the green. 68 of 99 going out to Corey. Could have been any other Blue Jay but Rowdy Talese. Rowdy Talese on the orange out of 25 going out to Billy. Could have been anybody else other than Rowdy Talese. We do have a nice Blue Jay after that. Bo Bichette on the Atomic. Bo Bichette on the Atomic. Vlad Jr. Julio Pablo Martinez on the Atomic. On the Future Foundations. Let's see who got the Rangers. I'm pretty sure they were taken prior to going to the final filler. Julio Pablo Martinez going out to the Rangers and Herbert. And for the auto, TJ Sycamore going out to Scott Greenlee in the Yankees. I think that's the Yankees' second hit of the night. TJ Sycamore. Casey Mize on the Future Foundations. Brennan Malone going out to the D-backs in Herbert. Brennan Malone going out to Herbert. This guy's been a mainstay here at On Fire Breakers on Bowman Best Breaks. Herbert Hunter with Brennan Malone. Oh my, another Andrew Vaughn. This one's out of 150. Another duplicate auto. This is our, I forget, our fourth one now. We have 2 Stotts, 2 Reese Hinds, 2 Andrew Vaughns, and 2 Nolan Gormans. This one's out of 150 going to the White Sox and Eric Willett. I do not like duplicate autos, but at least the duplicate autos tonight, out of this case, are not bad duplicate autos. I thought it was a Rocky at first too when I seen the purple. But 2 Nolan Gormans, 2 Andrew Vaughns, 2 Bryson Stotts, and 2 Reese Hinds. It's unfortunate to have that many duplicate autos. But if we're looking for a silver lining, at least they were pretty decent duplicate autos. Always have to look at the silver lining. All right. Final box. 4 autos. If you have not hit, good luck. If you have hit, good luck again. These all should get sent out tomorrow. If not, they will be sent out on Monday. With the post office only being open until 11 tomorrow. It is tough with 2 breaks, so I have a built-in excuse if they don't get out tomorrow. And I do want to thank everybody for spending their hard-earned money here on Firebreakers in these uncertain times. I do appreciate it. Brandon and I cannot thank you enough. Jake Bowers. Jake Bowers going out to the Cleveland Indians and Danny Walker. Wander Franco on the Future Foundations. Vlad Jr. franchise favorites. Here's a Rocky mark. Grant Lavigne going out to Mark Pennington. Grant Lavigne going out to Mark Pennington in the Colorado Rockies. It's a decent hit. It's a refractor auto. 2 autos to go. Let's make them big here. Let's make them big. I'm going to save this one for the last because that's an auto. And see if I can find the Justin Verlander out of 250. JD Martinez on the Atomic. And that is the second, or that is the other auto. All right, 2 autos to go. One looks like an insert auto. And we'll save that one for the very end. All right, first auto, Zach Thompson going out to the Cardinals and Corey Pitcher. 3rd Cardinal auto of the night. 3rd Cardinal auto of the night. Zach Thompson lives at On Fire Breakers 2 with Bowman's Best. I think he's in every single case. And our final auto of the night, Andrew Vaughn for the 3rd time. 62 of 99 on the Power Producers. Going out to the Chicago White Sox and Eric Willett. So, wow. Eric, congratulations on the 3 Andrew Vaughns. At least they were none of them being the same. We are going to start our hit recap here. We have Zach Thompson for the Cardinals, Grant Lavigne for the Rockies, Jake Bowers for the Indians. We have Brennan Malone for the Diamondbacks, TJ Sikkema for the Yankees, Nolan Gorman out of 99 for the Cardinals, Casey Mize out of 150 for the Tigers, Reese Hinds for the Reds, Rylan Bannon for the Orioles, Daniel Espino for the Indians, Brett Beatty for the Mets, Nate Lowe for the Rays, Cal Mitchell for the Pirates, Michael Busch for the Dodgers, Alex Manoah for the Blue Jays, Bryson Stott for the Phillies, Quinn Priester for the Pirates, Luis Gill for the Yankees, John Duplantier for the D-backs. Let's go through our showcase hits. We're going to start with Andrew Vaughn. Not because they were the worst hits of the showcase, but because we have 3 of them. We have Andrew Vaughn, base auto. We have Andrew Vaughn out of 150 on the blue parallel. And we have Andrew Vaughn out of 99 on the Power Producers insert auto. So 3 autos for the White Sox and Andrew Vaughn. We have Future Foundations, Nolan Gorman out of 100 for the Cardinals. We have Cody Host out of 99 on the green parallel for the LA Dodgers. We have Jared Klenick for the Seattle Mariners. Nico Horner for the Chicago Cubs. We have another Reese Hinds for the Cincinnati Reds. We have another Bryson Stott for the Philadelphia Phillies. We have Keone Queveco for the Minnesota Twins. Our case hit, franchise favorites out of 50, Alex Manoah for the Blue Jays. We have CJ Abrams for the San Diego Padres. And for our best hit, just for it being the number 1 pick, in the 2019 draft, Adley Rushman for the Baltimore Orioles. So I do thank everyone for getting in. Thank you for supporting On Fire Breakers. Thank you for supporting Brandon and I. I appreciate it so much. Brandon appreciates it so much. I will be back on Monday. We will start off Monday probably at 1 o'clock with triple threads, just so I can make sure that we get it filled and be able to break it. And once that's filled, we'll go in with another case of Bowman's Best. I'll get Chronicles, High Tech, more Bowman's Best, whatever I can find lined up for the week. And again, I thank you. I appreciate it. Cannot thank you enough. Have a wonderful night, a wonderful weekend. I'll see you again on Monday. Signing off.